Hello there everyone, this is Silent Myst, and do you see my inventory? It's quite full of stuff right now. Stuff that, well, I've been getting over the last, 2 months. And what I'm here to do today is to pretty much just waste it on useless things. And by that I mean I'm just going to be using it as a building material because, why not? Because we are actually running close to the end of Season 2 of the Chronicles, and I've decided that Season 3 will be on a different map and not here because, well, as you all probably know, this map has been around since I believe 1.7 or 1.8, so we are missing a lot of features that the current generation of the current Minecraft everything has, including strongholds and whatnot. So basically, we're going to wrap up this season probably sometime this weekend. I don't know if, I don't know. I'm hoping we'll be able to do that. We're actually going to wrap things up with the Ender Dragon fights. We're gonna put in a little portal because we're cheaty like that, but yeah, there are a lot of things that are going to be going on with the Chronicles server up until that point, and I'm actually hoping to wrap things up by the end of this week. So yeah, to start off, the big plans are, well, of course, wrapping this up. What are we going to do? Like I already said, we're going to fight the Ender Dragon. We, as in whoever wants to join in, we're going to do it as a neutral group with all the factions. And afterwards, well, there'll probably be a little break as we will be waiting for the next, what is it? There we go. The next release of Minecraft to come about. So once 1.3 comes into existence, then we'll be able to continue forward. So Season 3, what's going to be different? Well, first of all, the faction system is going to be completely redone. No longer will there be like an open faction system where a group can create a faction on will and whatnot. First of all, when we start the new server, it will be all neutral, probably no factions. We're going to work on a collective spawn area. That is going to be done first, so we don't have some silly things going on. Or that will be done first, so we can. Ooh, getting congested. I hope I don't sound strange, but can I finish a sentence? We will be working on the spawn area first as a big collaborative project. All of that will be done legitimately. That will help get everyone up, geared, and prepared for battle. Afterwards, we're probably going to split off into 4 to 8 different groups, and we're going to lock in at 4 to 8 different factions. Once we get the factions established, they will be permanent, and yeah. So once those factions are established, then we will all probably become enemies to one another. I'll probably, just instantiate, hey, you're all going to be locked in war. I'm not going to let you use the F-ally command, but you're always going to be enemies. So, yeah, there's that, and, well, yeah, that's the basic gist of it. So, the Season 3, I'm hoping to make it even harder than Season 2, if that's even possible. I mean, the biggest thing is I plan on making having a larger community with us, so we'll be able to do a lot more in terms of people there, and I really can't think of anything to do with this, but I guess I can show you guys that this is where I've been hiding my stuff for the last while. It really doesn't matter now that we're wrapping things up, but this is where all of my everything has been, and that's a lot of stuff if I do say so myself. Not even gonna bother wasting it. Use it during the Ender Dragon fight. Oh, I feel really congested. I hope I don't sound weird. Oops. Oops. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, so, the Ender Dragon fights. I guess we can talk about this. We're going to get all geared up. There'll probably be maybe 4 to 6 episodes of just filler or just getting stuff, preparing stuff and whatnot. Also, from there on out, we're going to want to wrap up a few things. I don't think we're going to finish up another rail system. We'll probably actually get this done in the new server. But, yeah, there are many reasons for the new server. I mean, first of all, there's the entire, well, we want the new map generation sort of thing. Quick pause. Okay, I returned to you as a less congested man. I went and did these fabled things that apparently alleviate congestion, and one of which was actually suggested by Potu. She says that orange juice is actually really good to drink when you're all allergic and whatnot. But, yeah, so, what are all these iron blocks doing here? Why is this pickaxe so slow? There we go. So, yeah, Oh, what was I going to say? We were talking about what we were going to do. What we were going to do. Yes, I'm gonna start over somewhat and explain this from the beginning. So, the reason, there are many reasons why we are moving maps and doing everything differently. First of all, I've learned a lot when it comes to how to run a server, how to make a really difficult server, yet how to keep the people on. And the biggest lesson that I've learned is you have to find people who are interested in this specific style of gameplay, because one huge issue that I've had with the server is what is the word? The population? No, not the population. Why can't I think of the word? The community. The community has been extremely inconsistent, because this type of gameplay really does not appeal to many people, because it is very difficult, it is not forgiving at all, and on top of that, people are almost encouraged to be like dicks to one another. It's not very friendly when it comes to interaction with one another, because, well, it's a PvP server with the intention of conquest and destruction. So, yeah, that we lost a lot of people throughout time, throughout the days because of that, and right now the server population is very low to near empty. We have maybe like 4 or 5 regulars at the most. Usually there's 1 or 2 people online, which I really don't like. So the first thing I did was I posted a little what is it? I posted something on the Minecraft forum saying that I'm looking for people to join in the recordings, and I've found a few people. I don't actually know if like they knew me from YouTube beforehand or if they found me through the Minecraft forums, but I pretty much explained that the server is going to be an ultra hardcore server with people looking to kill you, if for lack of better terms. And on top of that, well, there was a little incident that happened between me and another person, and due to that, I think we lost a decent size, or yeah, a decent chunk of the community. And I mean, it's sad that it happened, but I'm not really going to complain. If they don't want to be here, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, there was that was kind of a blow to the server community, community with quotations around it. And then there was the fact that we didn't have any like extremely dedicated groups after the nerd herd left, because, well, they were probably the most dedicated group outside of me that was willing to just do stuff for the sake of doing stuff. So yeah, that's hopefully going to be solved with Season 3. On top of that, well, I just feel that this map hasn't had enough time as a server map. It's getting to the point of, well, just being old, and like I'm used to it. There's nothing that I don't know about it. Like there's spawn, there's a gigantic sun, there's the village that's this way that isn't even finished, but yeah, it's getting old. There are a lot of issues with the map. Yeah, a lot of issues with the map. If you've looked at the dynamic map or watched any of the episodes where I just explore for long periods of times, you will have noticed that all the time that I spent making this, you will have noticed that there are like many clippings and just abrupt edges where there's a new render engine. And of course I talk. Ooh, excuse me. I talk and then my congestion returns, but there are just like these gigantic shearing edges where new terrain generation kicked in, and it's just really ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate the full world beforehand, and, well, yeah, just have it as a static, gigantic world. And outside of that, well, one huge thing, whoa, completely lost track of what I was going to say. Ooh, that's a lot of watermelon I just got from that. Let's go harvest some watermelon. Oh, God, and then I lost... And then I forgot what I was going to say, so never mind. That's a lot of watermelon. I like getting lots of watermelon. Well, that sucks. I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Ooh. so I guess I'll move on to the plans. So like I said, we're going to be fighting the Ender Dragon. I feel like I'm being repetitive now. Fighting the Ender Dragon to finish things off and gearing people up. Oh, yes. So the thing is, as you all know, I rent the server, and my server is coming up for renewal very soon, actually within 3 days. So I feel like it would be really nice if I could finish up the recordings before I had to renew the server, because then I could save like $20, because I do plan on upgrading the server after we move to the new server, or after we migrate everything, because I feel like we're going to have a bigger community, and actually my target like goal for everything is to have at least 30 regulars and 70 people who are willing to come onto the server at a time during periods of times. So we're definitely going to need to update the server. I do realize that I might be a little like overzealous with my hopes in getting that amount of people, but I think that it's possible, so I'm gonna try. But yeah, let me actually show you this one thing that I did. This is like the last thing that I did to the base, and probably going to be the last thing that will be done to the base, because, well, there's not really much more we can do. And yeah, I guess like I also discouraged a lot of people from coming on after I told them, yeah, we're gonna trash the map with the next update. So yeah, right now not too many people are active, but as you can see, I just did that. This like pretty much bomb-proofs our entire island, or at least large chunks of it. Ooh, what happened here? Someone fired TNT over here. I don't know. But yeah, so there will be a little bit more content coming from this, probably like one more recording session of me and a couple of other people just messing around, and then we're going to set off and beat the Ender Dragon. That's my plans. So I am assuming that there will maybe be like another 4 to 6 episodes of this season going up before we take a break from the Chronicles. I'll be posting other Minecraft content and other Let's Play content in general. So yeah, actually the break might be for, I don't know, the break will probably last until after I get out of school, along with a couple of, I have a lot of plans that I would like to do, but school, you know, finals are coming up, which means that I need to spend time studying, unfortunately. So, ooh, there we go. Entire island just dries up. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, I believe that covers most of what I wanted to say. I guess now we can just go caving for a little while. Although there really isn't much in terms of resources that we need. I mean, I already have so much stuff, and actually if I can find some diamond, that would be fantastic, because then I could show you guys how I get so much diamond from my like normal excursions. Oh, do I have a silk touch pick with me? Yes I do. How nice. Okay, so let's go diamond hunting. Let's go diamond hunting. If I can find a pathway down, that would be fantastic. Oh, hello there. Oh, goodbye. Okay, I was just like, are they not going to like come attack? What? Why is that cow black? Oh, wow. Dead in one hit. Whoa, this is a very strange room. Oh god, I have no torches, do I? Nope, I don't. Okay, so first of all, let me show you, like, it'll be difficult to show you. So what I'll do is I'd harvest a block with a silk touch pick. That'll give me 2 of each, so I'll have 4 coal ores from those 2. Later on, when I get back to the base, I'll just use an efficiency pick to mine the 2 blocks that I've... Oh, geez. Whoa, that is most definitely, like, lag. Then what I'll do is use a different fortune pick to mine all the blocks. Therefore, I get anywhere between like 4 to 8 drops per block of ore that I harvest. So that's how I get the crazy amount of stuff that I get. And that's why we have like multiple stacks of iron blocks. And by multiple stacks, I mean like some ludicrous amount that isn't even normally measurable in stacks. Probably like 400 of them. But yeah, that's how we do mining here. Quite nice. I'm gonna miss that, but then again, I'm also going to look forward to not doing that, because it'll be nice to play being low powered again. That it's as nice as it is being this overpowered in game. It really does ruin a lot of the game mechanics, because like I could just go out and mine some like a small little thing of coal, and okay, see we got this fortune 7 pick. Let's just place this coal ore that we've gotten now. I'm just gonna place it right. We'll even grab this one too. So as you can see, I haven't been like exactly mining coal for that long, but I already almost have a stack of coal ore, which is not a lot, but Just wait. Just wait. Just wait till we get all of it. This is nothing yet. I think we'll have like a couple stacks of it now. Or close to a... Oh, God. Why am I getting these random, like, massive lag spikes? Why are there so many cows underground, too? Questions that will always remain unanswered, unfortunately. So, yeah, I guess I can talk about other plans with the server. On top of the locked-in factions, I need to find some new elements to throw into the game to make it seem a little bit harder. Also, I'll throw in a few new features because difficulty is usually not the best thing to just add by itself. It's always nice to throw in your own features. So I think we actually have, like, how many blocks do we have? We have, I don't know. Well, why can't I do simple math like 26 plus 64 in my head? I will never know, but I guess I can't do that right now. 70, 80, 90, that's the number. Okay, now that we've done that, let's just harvest it with this pick. And as you can see, we just have coal for days. Oh God, that's a little laggy. Let's see how many stacks of coal we get out of this. Oof, frame rate is just fluctuating with that. Pick up the coal. And this is how we turn 5 minutes of coal mining into the equivalent of getting 6 stacks of coal. Yeah, a little